Hello everybody, my name is Ash and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Last time we made it to Irophil.
Have
Let's purchase, actually no, let's not purchase.
Ashen one.
Let's go and see what we can get from Wolnir's soul.
Aha, that's all.
Begin transposition and we can get a pyromancy and a weapon, both for free. Not sure which one to get though. Pyromancy is pretty good for PvP, but I think I might get the sword. Might be I'm more likely to use the sword than anything. Anyway, let's read the descriptions for these. Pyromancy discovered from the abyss by High Lord Ulnir that inspired the black arts of the Grave Wardens. Releases undulating black flames that trace the ground. Be it sorcery or pyromancy, all techniques that infringe on humanity lead to the same place. That is to say, they all seek a will of their own. Holy sword eroded by the abyss. When Wolnir fell into the abyss, he was gripped by fear of true darkness and pleaded to the gods for the first time. The holy sword, together with 3 armlets stripped from the corpses of clerics, gave him the semblance of comfort. Skill, Wrath of the Gods. Well, you can actually use Wrath of the Gods on that. It's actually better. I think the Wrath of the Gods on that weapon art is better than the one we get from the the actual miracle. And also, that being said, we can actually buy his crown as well. Crown of Wolnir, the Carthus Conqueror. Once upon a time, such things were bequeathed judiciously to each of their rightful lords until Wolnir brought them to their knees and ground their crowns to dust. Then the crowns became one, and Wolnir, the one High Lord. Also, we have the black iron set for sale. Chest piece made of black iron from the set of armour which Knight Slayer Sorig was infamously known. Offers extensive and particular effective protection from fire.
Ashen one.
Let's see what happens if we try and give the Grave Warden Pyromancy Tome to this guy.
I'm afraid I cannot accept this. This pyromancy tome is dark and delves into the depths of men where an untouchable flame resides. I cannot comprehend this myself, let alone teach it to you. It is a spell forbidden in the Great Swamp, and nearly everywhere else too. Only one terribly afflicted or burdened by deep sorrow could begin to understand this. Do not be gone. What?
So that's 2 tomes that we can't give to. That's 2 Pyromancy tomes that we can't give to him, and 2 Miracle tomes that we can't give to her unless we want to, jeopardize her safety. So obviously, there's going to be another character that we're going to meet. Ooh, 1,000. There you go. Dead on 1,000. Very nice.
Farewell, Ash of May the Flame.
Let's purchase. Oh wait, let's see how much does this soul go for? 10,000. You know what? I can live without that. Let's make the holy nut, holy sword, and begin. And we can use that at some point. It's got 13 faith requirement, but whatever. Anyways, we've been rambling long enough. Let's go into the. Let's burn this shard. Travel to Ithriel of the Boreal Valley. So I should explain my set here. Nothing too fantastic with the rings, but I'm using Silver Serpent Ring and the Shield of Want so I can pump up my souls a bit. Switch back to the Refined Flamberge because this place has got quite a bit of shenanigans on it. Got enough armor to to keep under 70, but give us a decent amount of poise, and I think it looks cool. Also, it does good block. Okay, that apparently got me. So you might think this enemy looks kind of familiar. Well, if you played Bloodborne, you'd know that this here is just a reskin of a Bloodborne enemy. Or a Bloodborne boss. And if anyone disagrees, has not played Bloodborne. This is our little thing here. Maybe should have come here without the small doll, but I couldn't be bothered with that. So that Pontiff Beast, I guess you want to call it, actually gave us a ring. The right eye. We could have got the left eye from a boss soul earlier on in the game, but I opted not to. Boost attacks as long as attacks persist. Bewitched ring of Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon his knights. Boost attacks as long as attacking persists. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battles of death. Transform into frenzied beasts. No wonder Pontiff only provides these rings to those dispatched to foreign lands. I can happily go through this place without worrying about being invaded as well, which is always nice. Still, there are quite a lot of nasty things waiting for us in this area. But before we go, I'm going to make our way back to this, up this bridge here, because there should be a summon sign. If not, we'll have to like reload the area or something. Oh no, there it is. I mean, even though it's her sign that we see, it's us who get summoned. It's kind of weird, but we do this for the sake of a quest line. Series of the Summonless Realms. And if we see here, we've got 333 damage, and if we switch on to Pyromancy Glove, oh, he actually disabled my my buffs. He has one of them dual charges. Trying to hoping to get him bleed and Creighton, yeah, Creighton the Wanderer.
Thank you for your kind assistance. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Easy enough. We don't get anything out of that. Maybe actually, did we even get any souls of that? Ah, no. But she does reappear in Firelink Shrine to give us some goodies. But yeah, that was Creighton the Warrior. You may recognise him from Dark Souls 2. In fact, while I remember, let's go back to a Firelink Shrine. Here she is.
I have not thanked you for your generous rescue. That dark spirit was one of Rosaria's fingers, vile bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness. My sworn enemies. Fearsome invaders, to say the least. I would not have made it alone. You have my deepest gratitude.
She gives us a silver cat ring and the blessed mailbreaker. It's very handy if you're like planning on doing PvP or anything. It's very handy just to do this, go up to this point in the quest, because the silver cat ring reduces fall damage, and fall damage is very handy.
On your travels, I offer you my sign. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Because like fall damage, you know, can give you position away if you're, you know, you drop down, your health bar pops up for a second, gives you away. Yes, I did do a bit of farming off camera, but it was for certain stuff. For a weapon I might want to use later.
Very then.
Maybe endurance is the way to go, or strength. I'll get my endurance up to 20.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Now let's see if Yuria has anything to say about Anria.
On our lord and liege. Knowest thou of a maid named Anri? She is hollow, and will join thee in wedlock. A fellow of mine guides her at this moment. When the time is ripe, thou mayst make thy salutations. For what lord taketh no spouse?
Makes a pretty legit point, but
Till we may the
we're not really into that sort of thing, so we're gonna fuck that off.
Oh, hello. Fine work, I say. Discovering Irithil in the Boreal Valley, all in a day's work. If the tales are true, it is home to old moon-worshipping nobles, and should be packed with treasure. What do you think? Shall I go and see what I can find?
Send him to pillage.
A fine choice. I am Grey Rat the Thief. What I bring back will be worthy of that name. Goodbye. I will leave for some time. So long for now. Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught.
Alright, no worries. Now, so, if I remember correctly, someone in this shrine actually has a keen interest in where this person shows up. Patchy squat.
Hello again. Welcome to Patch's Boutique of Wonders. Can't resist it, can you? My sumptuous selection. Ah, I see you've met Grey Rat. The slinking rodent. But he did me a good turn back in Lothric Dungeon. Doubtless I should do something about that little dead. Well, maybe not. Well, I can hardly believe he's still standing. Ah, I see the slinking rodent. Doubtless, well. Can't find anything. Oh.
Maybe I have to reload the area because Grey Rat does disappear. So maybe not having Grey Rat in here would be what triggers it.
Oh. We're just a couple of hours. Can't find anything in.
Strange. Maybe I did it wrong. Oh well, whatever. As long as Grey Rat is going to survive, because Zeke Ziegfeld should be in Ifreal at the moment anyway, so Dark Drift. You get these ghosts of Londor. Ghosts of Londor? Ghosts of Ifreal. Am I gonna switch to my shield at any time during my fucking life? There we go. Yeah, look at that. Just spin, spin, spin. No, I did pick up a clump earlier. Ryan Blue Moss Clump. Reduces frost buildup and cures frostbite status. Frost accumulates in the body, causing frostbite, which saps health, lowers absorption, and slows stamina recovery. Weapons imbued with frost are a rare thing indeed, but most of them originate from the Boreal Valley. I can trade with them if I do that. Oh, I got 2 items from that. That's nice. There we go. But since we got those items, since we got that crown, let's see what it does. Where is it? There we are. It's pretty light as well. Armor of the Pontiff Knights that now harrowed spirits of Ifreal. Blue-grey armor, shrouded in thinly cold air, is light and brittle. Also got a crown. Crown of the Pontiff Knights now harrowed in air. Golden crown signifies those who report directly to Sullivan. The knights were his watchful eyes, and when needed, his punitive blades. Obviously, I can't use any more of that Carthus Flame Arc. Because I don't have any FP left, so maybe I need to get one of them blue Estus, Ashen Estus out. Avoid him. So I've got another variant of the Budding Green Blossom, which we don't really see that many of in the base game. In fact, they're pretty rare. I don't know where you get them from, honestly. Green flower weed with small white blooms. Large temporary boost stamina recovery speed. Flowers of a green blossom are ephemeral, blossoming only on the surface of chilled but not frozen water. Oh shit, this guy's fucking going straight for me. This fire witch is going to be a bit of a pain. But not unkillable. Should also point out that I've still got a shard to turn in. God damn it, Ash. Also, I bought these toxin ones. Potentially medicinal moss clump with flowers, reduce poison, and toxin kills ailments. A toxin is a more vicious form of poison, which quickly leads to death. Moss clumps without blooms are useless against toxin. and those who neglect to carry this flowered variety are simply courting an early demise. There we go. Kind of hoping to proc some bleed on some of these guys, but the game isn't having it. Oh, double knights, that's all I need. Alright, let's go. Oh, Crystal Lizard. Let's take on you. Get rid of that. Get that twinkly sorted out. Look at that, illusory stairs. Yeah, I'm just gonna casually cheese by blocking and trying to get behind them. Still getting more large. I mean, to be fair, like I've got this at +7, which means I've used my 2 chunks on it, and I can get since these large shards have started to become more commonplace. Is that you making all that noise? Which is branch tree. And at the very least, we can actually. Oh, you're not wearing a hat. Oh, bladder. Doris is gnawing. No, it's an upgraded version of a miracle that we could have had earlier, but we don't have it yet because we're choosing not to get it. Summon great insect swarm to feast on foes. Miracle of Dohis, the deranged evangelist. Summons great insect swarm to feast on foes. Those who linger too long on the brink of the deep often slip. Dohis is sure to have wallowed in this darkness, intoxicated by its peril. So yeah, we can get more commonplace. So you know, obviously this is my most upgraded weapon, but I'd start upgrading other weapons, and maybe should look into upgrading a twinkly weapon as well, or a Titanite scale weapon. Just a question of which ones I want to use. Is it really? Anything back there? No, there isn't. Get these 2 ghosts of Nights in. Look at that, you get a female one with a veil and a kind of a bulky looking one next to it. And people like to theorise that those are the ghosts of the Dancer and Vought. And it's probably true, but it's neither here or there. Okay. Don't think there's anything back here on playthrough 1. I think it's just a new game plus area. I'm doing. I heard a creak and I looked behind me, like IRL. Right, Anna is here, and there's also a statue there that shouldn't be there.
Oh, I thought it might be you. Good to see you. I never manage to find Horace. But my duty must be done, even alone, as an unkindled Lord Seeker. For the children I knew, bless their souls. We all have our reasons, don't we? Ah, you are brave indeed, to face your duty alone. I would do well to learn from you. May the flames guide your way.
Quiet resolve.
Ah, I would do. May the.
Now.
Oh, my. You are. But I'm afraid we require. But why, lady?
Chameleon. And with that, we've just failed Uria's quest. And on that note, let's end the episode there. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.